You ever want? I'm sorry for being late. I did not know that this program is in a beautiful place like this. And here you see a beautiful painting of Michelangelo expressing the desire of the divine, your Father, to save you, to help you out. And is working out. In Germany, we have had very great aggressive happenings. And that brought forth a devastating effect on the Western life all over. The value systems were broken. The idea of dharma was disturbed. Women started behaving like men, and so many people died. Very young people died, very, very young. All their desires were not fulfilled. All their life gave them nothing but war. That was a kind of a heat wave that came, destroying all the subtler things. When the nature gets its respite or is angry, it destroys only gross things. But when human beings start destroying, they destroy even the subtler things like your value system, your character, your chastity, your innocence, your forbearance. So now the war is on the subtler level. We have to now understand that all these things have brought such a shattering effect in the West, on the Western personality. So the first effort one has to do is to repair it, to put it straight, make it stand on its own legs. Because people lost their personality, their tradition. They had no moodings, no roots. And they started moving towards anything that was brought in as some sort of a intellectual experience. The women became very independent and they thought they can work out their own problems. That they thought they can become like men. Here the problem started, even in a worse way. Because woman is a woman, and a very little thing which is called a man in her And when she tries to avoid what she has and develop something that she has very little, then she becomes funny. But she may be possessed by so many men who are dead. The desire to become manly can attract so many bhoots who want to enter into woman's mind. And when they enter, they have the garb of a woman and mind of a devil. And the women can not see it, because maybe if those devilish things in the worldly way, they might be successful. They might be better off. Maybe they can dominate everyone. They might become meticulous like men, absolutely matter of fact, very neat, tidy, clean, devoid of all beauty and sweetness. Then these women ultimately become like vampires. So though the war is over, it is working through the women of Germany, I think. I had heard this attack had come before also, and there were women called as Amazonic. Now that history is repeating itself again. The other day I had an interview with a German lady, and I was amazed at her attitude, because I felt she is still a Nazi in her, some Nazi bhoot is sitting in her. She was a double personality. One way she was talking sweetly, another way she was a Nazi. And a fascist. Very cunningly, they have got arguments. The first thing they can do is to say that we are siding with downtrodden people, like India. Indians are Aryans, we are Aryans, and we are people who are sympathizing with Aryans. Indians are spiritual people, and they feel they are like Indians, of all the things. Can you believe it? The quality of life should improve, is the point. The quality of men is different from that of women. I have told you many a times. And if women try to be manly, then they cannot achieve anything proper. We have had many like this. You have seen Mao's wife. You have seen Mrs. Chiang Kai-shek. Now this new lady, Carlos her name is, Marcos. So many women like, they always make a mess of things when they try to be man. In the history we have many women. In India, women are very well equipped. We have had women like Jhansi Ki Rani, who fought against the British. She was a widow. She tied her child on her back and fought the British. They say that her horse jumped from 180 feet from the turret of a fort And the Britishers have written down that though we have got Jhansi, the victory comes to us, but glory goes to Jhansi Ki Rani. We have had great women in it. Like Noor Jahan was another great woman. We had Chand Bibi, Ahilya Bai, but they were all women. They didn't have ego of men. When it comes to one can work in the offices with men, but they need not become men. I'll tell you an example of my own. I had to build our house in Lucknow. I did it in a real woman style. And I built a very good house, better than any man could build, in a very, very cheap way. Like a man would go, first of all, he'll get an architect. Go and measure everything, then he'll try to fit everything into it beforehand. Then he will, in his ego, go to some expensive place, shop, get something expensive, be cheated by that. Then again in his ego, he'll go and get some very expensive labor and appoint somebody. He'll be in charge of everything, in charge. I did in a very different way. I had money, so went and found out who are the best people, who have the best bricks. The house was to be built by bricks. Then, what else do you need? Just like a woman would cook her food. You need also sand, all right? Then you need cement, and you need iron bars and labor. So I didn't go the way men went round. I found out the man who was selling the best bricks. So he said, I have no money because I have to put up those kilns and fill them up with the bricks, and for that you require initial money. I said, all right, I'll buy one whole kiln from you, whole one. How much will you take from me? He said, 5,000 rupees sufficient. But he said, if the kiln goes off or there's something wrong with it, if it is misfired, then it is your lookout. I said, doesn't matter. You put one kiln in my name. So I bought a complete kiln from him, complete. Kiln is a thing where they put all the bricks, you see, and then cover it with mud and fire it from ground. Sometimes it could be that the whole thing can go into a waste or crumple down. I said, you do that. Only 5,000. When it is nicely fired and all that, it would cost you nothing short of 50,000. Then I went to the river and I said, how much for a one part, as they call it, a big area of sand? They said, at this time, when it is summertime, it's very little. But in winter time, it will be quite a lot. A man would go, he'll say, all right, now you need so much, bring it now. Then you will need more, you bring it now. But I didn't do that. I said, summertime is a nice thing, cheap you are getting, why not buy the whole? So I bought the whole part, the whole area of that sand. All right. Then I went for the ironmongers. I said, now what about iron? They said, you have to order. But if you order in bulk, then we'll give you much cheaper. And cash down you have to pay so much. I said, all right. I ordered it. So it was all ready. Just like we do for cooking, you get everything ready-made, ready there. Then what we needed was wood. So they said wood will come from Nepal. I said, all right. What else? They said from any other forest it can come. So I went to a forest in the center of India called Jabalpur. There I ordered. The whole wood was cut, newly cut, and in an auction I bought a lot of wood from there. And I got all that there. Plus, I got the marble from there. This marble was never used before, anywhere. I said, it's very simple. I can use this marble for everything. So I got marble and wood together from that place. Then the labor. Then I asked my friends if they knew any good workers who are good at masonry work. They said, yes, this one is good, that one is good. So I called all of them. I said, see, now you can stay with me in this house. And I'll feed you very well, and I'll give you food, and I'll look after you very well. So they are all settled down with their family.
Thanks everyone for joining. If you wish to keep listening, the talk, it's Shri Kartikeya Puja 1986. I'll eventually post the link in the chat. But have a good day. Thank you. Shri Mataji.